Hey, it's been a while. Welcome to Employee Programming. My name is Sean. Today, I'm going to talk about a few things. One, I'm going to talk about, well, why our videos have been so sparse. That's because we haven't really found a theme, I guess you could say, for our videos. So, we're trying to come up with a theme and whatnot, and I think we found it. I think we're going to do video vlogging and just film us six, Anthony, Austin, Caleb, Hunter, Lee, and I, our daily lives, and we're just going to try to do as much as possible. We haven't been able to do it so much because we're all in college and we're trying to, get schedules to actually film, so we're going to probably do that a lot more. So thanks for hanging in there, and we're going to put some more videos soon. Now, why I'm actually making my video is I'm supposed to make a video on how I met everyone, and this is going to be a series of videos. Everyone in the channel is going to do it, so I'm going to kick us off. But first, while I tell my stories, I just want to do one thing, and that's weird, but I'm going to make some cereal, and I'm going to eat it. But it's not just any cereal. So, replace the milk. My favorite cereal. Let's try it. Don't laugh at me. Well, actually, feel free to laugh at me. I might puke. Beware. So while I'm making my cereal, I guess I can tell the story of how I met one of my... Well, I moved here to Colorado in 2006, and that's when I started meeting all my friends. So, in the meantime, I got put into a school, right? Because when you move to a new state, you get thrown in a new school. That's where I met my first two friends, Anthony and Caleb. Now, let me tell you how I met Anthony. Actually, I didn't really, Anthony and I were always in the same classes and whatnot throughout grade school and always at high school, but we didn't really talk much. We associated in the same friend circle, and I was me. I'm kind of weird, and, I try to talk to some people, and, well, they ignore me, so there's that. But, him and I kind of associated a bit, but I would say around sophomore year of high school, junior year of high school, when him and I really kicked it off. And let me tell you how we really got close. So, hold on, let me... Alright, so let me explain, well, more like tell you a story about what happened sophomore year, junior year with Anthony and I. So we'd have the same math class, right? And the same couple of classes, actually. And, our math teachers were awful. And they would always be like, Sean, Anthony, why don't you do stuff? Well, we didn't really do stuff. We'd do our math homework, and, well, we'd actually draw and whatnot. And we'd get in trouble about pretty much every day just doing random crap. So that was us. And I don't know, it's just we got so close that way because we'd look off each other's homework and whatnot, and just typical slacker high school kids. So that's how him and I kind of became friends. And then there's my buddy Caleb, our only black dude of the group. It's okay. I'm not racist. I just have to say that he's black. Alright, first let's try this. Ugh. It's so gross and yet good. Ugh. Alright. I promise I'll finish that bowl of cereal. Anyways, so Caleb was also in 5th grade, and he was in the same grade as Anthony and I, so we associated in the same circles. The funniest story I could ever say about Caleb and I's times were, I have to choose my words a lot. I have to choose a story wisely here. One of the first stories I ever had with Caleb. Getting kicked out of a Kmart. Oh, this is funny. So him and I were about 7th grade. So what ended up happening is we decided there's a Kmart close to my house, so we just walked to the Kmart, right? So what we do? How we got kicked out of the Kmart. My parents never know until I release this video, and then they will actually know, which is whatever. I'm 19. I'm not gonna do anything. So what we did was we got on tricycles. Typical kid move. We got on the tricycles at Kmart and raced around the thing. Even better is we found the intercom over the store, and we started just talking to people like, attention Kmart shoppers, blah, blah, and they couldn't find us because once we got on the intercom, we started running around the store, and it was really entertaining until Caleb, he there's always like a ball pit. It's like Walmart, there's that ball pit, whatever. He decides to jump in it for some bizarre reason. He jumps in it, and surprisingly, he breaks it. Breaks the ball pit cage thing, whatever you want to call it, and the balls go everywhere. We're like, oh no! And so Caleb got caught. And of course they didn't blame me because, well, I'm white. So Caleb got in trouble for everything, and, well, security was coming, and they were saying, we're going to call the cops. What happened? We ran home, which was like 2 miles away, and I don't know how cops didn't find us, because it was in the middle of the day. We're middle schoolers, like, two short little kids running, like, down the street to a neighborhood. I mean, people are stupid. So there's that story. It's not really a story, and I'm not really funny, but bear with me. In the meantime, I'm going to try to eat this cereal. The Gatorade's almost like brown now. Next person I'm going to talk about is Lee. How I met Lee, well, Austin and Lee have been friends forever. And I just got introduced to him one day. It was just kind of like we knew each other, but we didn't really know each other. But when I first really got to know Lee was this night. So his girlfriend and him were having a party. And, well, Lee decided to get way less than sober. And, Hunter and I got called to this party, and we were trying to, we're the only sober people, and we're trying to, like, take care of everyone, right? Well, Lee decides to be like a 5th grade little boy and just run around like it's freaking Christmas. Just like, and just running around. We're like, what the hell, Lee? So, I was given the task to go find him. Yay. So, he's running around this massive house, and there's also a backyard where there's a barn in it too, and so he's like running around there, and I couldn't find him. He thought this was the greatest thing ever because, apparently when Lee gets drunk, he turns into a 6-year-old. Yay. So, cereal. No. I don't know why I still eat it. No. Anyway, so I'm looking for him in the barn because I hear a stupid little giggle. And I turn a corner and boom! Right in the face. I get dicked and I drop. And next thing I know, I just hear giggling and like a little scream. Like, have you guys watched Family Guy? Well, Stewie, whenever he just runs away, just like, that's what he sounded like, and he's just giggling away. Just, okay. So I have to get up, and like, my face hurt incredibly bad. But that's like truly the time I started getting to know Lee is because when he gets drunk, he turns into a little boy, and then you have to babysit him. And granted, Lee also has me by like 100 pounds or so. So when he hits me, it hurts a lot. I don't know how we became friends, and I still haven't gotten back for the day of him punching me. But the day will come, Lee. Hunter, I actually don't really have any stories about Hunter. He's just that one dude that kind of showed up in our friend circle and he kind of stuck. It's rude to me to say, but sorry, Hunter. I actually have nothing for you. You're just kind of that complaining guy. I think the best story I have is about Austin. When I first moved here, Austin was probably one of my best. He's one of the first people I met Here's the kicker though. So I moved here when I was about 9 or 10, and when I moved here, I was a loudmouth, long-haired, punky little kid, right? Well, I was sitting in this kiddie pool, right? A kiddie pool. A kiddie pool. Well, with this kiddie pool, I'm sitting there, and I see this kid walk by. He's skating. He's a really cool kid. And I was like, oh, that kid's pretty cool. What do I say? My 10-year-old voice, I was like, what's up, douchebag? And I never thought this short little guy would turn around faster than he did. And he did, and he looked like he was going to kill me. And I'm surprised he didn't beat me up by then. He was 12, I was 10. I'm pretty sure, I don't know why he didn't beat me up, but we became friends after that. But just the look on his face was priceless. It was just like, and I said, what's up, douchebag? And he just looked at me just like, and I'm pretty sure he was like just thinking to himself, like, this kid's such a little dick. Like, who the fuck is this kid? And yet we're like really good friends. I don't know. It's weird, but that's it. What else was I going to say? That's pretty much about it. That's pretty much the whole video. Just my stories about everything and how we all met. And, me meeting these people, we become greatest friends. And I think they're probably gonna share funnier stories than me because I'm really bad at this. So, thanks. If you like this video, like it and subscribe to our page, Impolite Programming. And thanks for watching.